What if taking time for you, truly for you and your body, could grow your business in ways that you couldn't even imagine? This is my office. It's one of my favorite offices. It is the Shanahan Ridge Trail in Boulder, Colorado, where I live. And I come up here and I get so many ideas and downloads. I actually just even had a meeting with somebody while I was hiking. Just a spontaneous creation chat that was so generative, and there were so many ideas popping. And sometimes it's like creating a space for you, creating a space for more silence in your world so that things can start to kind of talk to you, your creations can start to talk to you. And also for your body, moving our bodies can be an enormous source of moving energy in such a way that we get inspired and creative. And because creation really is easiest when we're happy and we feel good and we feel resourced and nourished, we get creative. And so for so many years in my life, I didn't give myself a lot of space. I was a single mom, had two really intense young boys, and was building a business. And it was like one thing after another every single day. I was so busy all the time and I was exhausted. I was burned out. And I really made a demand in that time of my life that I change that I actually start to really prioritize me, prioritize my sanity, my health, prioritize space for me and my body. And I started to do it in little ways. And fast forward, a decade and or more, and I've got a lot more space in my life now because my kids are grown. And I've just created that. I've continued to prioritize space for me. And when I have a lot of space for me, there's a lot more peace in my world. There's a lot more silence in my world. There's a lot more awe in my world. And, coming up here into the woods is like always creates awe for me, just being in awe of nature and just the beauty of being alive. And that's an experience and an energy that I think is lacking for so many people these days, is the joy and the beauty and the intensity of being alive. We get bogged down by politics and blah, 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 the worries of money and the economy and the next thing on our plate, that we need to take care of. And what if none of that was actually important? And what was really important was you having peace, space, nurturing your body, and allowing the beauty of creation to unfold from there. And what I found is that it does more dynamically than anything else. I couldn't contrive something by forcing something to show up or trying to make myself do something or trying to make something be created. I couldn't create nearly as powerfully from force and control and being busy all the time as I can when I relax into the space and the silence. And including our bodies in that is a big piece. So I am going to be exploring this big time over the next 6 months in the Generative Business Pods, which is a 6 months creation intensive from and as the energy of you, the energy of creation, your being, a space of receiving, using the tools of access consciousness. And we are going to deep dive into what emerges from silence. We're going to be doing a free call on August 20th called Exploring the Sweetness of Silence, for people that would like to be introduced to the pods and to this topic. And of course, you can also jump into the pods before then. I'm going to be starting a 30-day series called Unplug that's included in the business pods, where we're going to be exploring this as well and doing some digital detoxing. And I'm really looking forward to that, because that is where the juice is in nature, with our bodies, in the spaces of silence, and the beauty of being alive. And I would love to see way more of that in the world. So you are invited to come and play. And you can go to heathernichols.com/events to sign up and get the links and all the good stuff. Take care.